the Member of Parliament, Mr. Richard Graham, for a felicitation Onam speech, please.
President Dr. Biju, Secretary Mr. Bin Jose, Treasurer Mr. Binamon, all members of the Gloucestershire Malay Association, the Mayor of Cheltenham and her consort, Lindsay and Lorraine from St. Peter's School, and everybody else here. Very good morning and happy Onam, Nala Onam. It is my great pleasure to be back with you again. I think this is the 6th year that I have been fortunate enough to be the MP for those of you who live in Gloucester, and it's always a pleasure to welcome friends, especially the Malay community from Cheltenham, and it's very nice that you have your mayor today come to meet you too. And even as I talk, enter stage centre, the mayor and Sheriff of Gloucester are no more than an hour and a half late. Welcome, gentlemen.
Well, taking a leaf out of your book.
Namaste. Can I also give a special welcome to someone for whom it is definitely their first Onam celebration. She is the youngest person here today. She is 6 weeks old, and ladies and gentlemen, I would like you to say Nala Onam to Arya Anis, sitting here with her proud mother and her father nearby. Arya, Nala Onam to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know there are other people to speak, but I just wanted to say 2 or 3 brief things. The first one is, this is one of the great celebrations. Dr. Biju, you can be proud of the association, which is now 14 years old. And you still all look very young indeed. So that is fantastic. The second thing is that I'm very worried about the tug-of-war game later. As many of you know, this was an Olympic sport. But unfortunately, like cricket, it is no longer an Olympic sport. And we didn't see the tug-of-war being played in Brazil in the 2016 Olympics. So this afternoon is the tug-of-war Olympics, and it is Cheltenham v Gloucester. And it is, of course, very important that the best team wins, but especially if it's Gloucester. Now, so far today, all I've met is members of the Cheltenham team. There appear to be, Madam Mayor, there appear to be about 30 people in the Cheltenham team, and I haven't yet met anyone who is in the Gloucester team. So can you please put up your hands if you're in the Gloucester tug-of-war team? How many of you are there? 1 at the back. That's a start, but we need more than 1. Would you like the mayor and the sheriff to join you? That would make 3. Anyway, the Malay Association, for those visitors who don't know, they are the best tug-of-war people in the country, so it will be a great contest later on. I can see the rope already out there. And then there is another important aspect of the GMA, which is the cricket team. Now, where is the weekend captain, Chanda, and the weekday captain, Arun? Where are they both? Chanda and Arun, have they disappeared? They've gone off to play cricket outside. But anyway, I'm going to offer the GMA, Mr. President, a friendly game at the Gloucester City Wingate Club at the Spa. It's a historic ground, 200 years of history, and we would love to see the GMA come and play there. Bring a bouncy castle, bring Mr. Joseph to do the catering, bring all the families, let's have a great picnic, and we'll have a GMA Gloucester game next year in the Spa Road ground. And then, can I also thank the teachers, Mr. President? Can I thank the teachers at what I think is called the Kalalayan School, and all those who did the dancing, perhaps especially Dr. Biju, your daughter Aparna. Where is Aparna for her dancing earlier? And everybody else, all the dancers, for bringing your skills onto the stage at the crypt. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you all very much. Lastly, of course, you mentioned visas, and visas are a real issue. It is very difficult for the aging parents or grandparents of some of you to get visas to come from Kerala to visit your families in Gloucestershire. I'll have a separate conversation with Dr. Biju about this. It's not only a problem for you. Do be reassured, it's a problem for my Muslim friends, Gujarati friends, as Sheriff Saeed Hansdott knows. It's a problem for anyone who has families from overseas. There is a limited amount that members of Parliament can do to help, but we can write letters of support, and I know my colleague Alex Chalk will be very helpful to people from Cheltenham on that. And then I must make a reference to your king, ladies and gentlemen, King Mahabali. We must give him a round of applause. Everybody from the Malayali community knows that Mahabali is the absolute epitome of what all of us in politics should aspire to. When he ruled your lands, there was no discrimination, no corruption, and no crime. Well, I can promise you no discrimination in Gloucester, and if you come across it, let me know. I can promise you no corruption. Again, if you come across it, let me know. We're working on crime, but I can't promise you no crime at all. I'm sorry about that. Dr. Biju, everybody here from the GMA, thank you very much indeed, and Nandi, and I'm going to hand back to your president.